When it comes to football, especially to a league like the NFL, they pride themselves on having the best teams around and the best players around. And to be fair, they do have that. However, they also have a tendency to have a collection of players on one team that just, well, stink. Throughout NFL history, there have been some teams who are historically bad. But who are the worst of the worst? Allow us to show you the top 5 worst teams in NFL history. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 5, 2016 Cleveland Browns. In 2016, the Browns came dangerously close to becoming just the second NFL team to finish a season 0-16. Following 14 consecutive losses to begin the season, which sealed a 9th straight losing campaign for the franchise, Cleveland finally broke through with a 2017 victory at home over San Diego in Week 16. But a loss to the hated Steelers in the season finale sealed a franchise worst 1-15 campaign. Now, it is worth noting that the Browns played better than their record would indicate. Cleveland played one of the toughest schedules in the league and fought hard in several close losses, including 3 by less than a field goal. Number 4, 2007 Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins nearly became the first team since the 1976 Tampa Bay Buccaneers to go winless for an entire year in 2007, escaping that fate thanks to an overtime victory over the Baltimore Ravens in Week 15. Miami surrendered a franchise record 437 points and ranked number 30 in the league in scoring defense. The offense struggled mightily as well under a trio of quarterbacks combined to throw just 12 touchdown passes all year long. Number 3, 2009 St. Louis Rams. The Rams reached some of their highest highs following the move from Los Angeles. They won a Super Bowl alongside Hall of Famer Kurt Warner, but the franchise also suffered through their fair share of embarrassing seasons in St. Louis as well. The Rams looked nothing like the greatest show on turf in 2009, having ranked dead last in scoring offense, averaging 10.9 points per game. St. Louis managed just 175 points all season, which was 35 points more than the 1992 Seattle Seahawks, the worst scoring offense in league history, and they ended the season 1-15. Number 2, 2017 Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns are a good team right now, but as recently as 2017, they weren't. They didn't win a single game. Prior to the Week 17 loss to the Steelers, the Browns had several opportunities to win games. In fact, Cleveland actually posted a 4-0 record in exhibition games. The Browns played Pittsburgh tough in Week 1, but fell 21-18 after the Steelers ran out the final 3 minutes and 36 seconds. 2 weeks later, Cleveland had a comeback charge against the Colts, but the final pass was intercepted to drop the Browns to 0-3, and it went on with close losses. Their stats weren't the worst, but their record was 0-16. Number 1, 2008 Detroit Lions. Who was the first NFL team to go 0-16? Well, that would be the 2008 Detroit Lions. And because they did it first, they are the worst in many people's eyes. The Lions suffered primarily because of a defense that ranked dead last in points, 32.3 points per game, and yards allowed, 404.4 yards per game, and more. The offense wasn't much better, ranking number 27 in the league, scoring 16.8 points per game, number 30 in total offense, allowing 52 sacks, which was more than all but one other club, while rotating 5 quarterbacks that combined for a 71.3 passer rating with 19 interceptions. That's not just sad, that's pathetic. Now, granted, the Lions have rarely ever been the greatest team around, but even that should have been overcome. Because of the 2017 Browns, the 2008 Lions have company in the modern winless club. However, not only does Detroit's worst team have a case as the worst since the 2002 expansion, these infamous Lions are arguably the worst team in NFL history. Now, if you're still wondering how bad it is, they actually have a place in the NFL Hall of Fame as the first team to go 0-16. So you don't get into Canton for just nothing. Thankfully, the Lions did eventually bounce back and become somewhat respectable, but that doesn't mean that the stain of the 2008 season is washed away. Far from it. And to this day, Detroit still has not had a Super Bowl trophy. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the NFL teams that just, well, stunk up the place in various years? Which ones did you see in action? Do you hope that any of these teams like these never happen again? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time on the channel.